Gilbert, man, it's crazy, right? I just watched you signing autographs for hours, hanging out with the fans. I mean, it seems like your popularity is like higher than ever right now, despite coming off a loss. You know what I mean? Like, what does that feel like to be kind of at this peak of popularity, even though you came up short?
Yeah, it's a mix of feelings, you know. I think before this fight, I had that competition feeling like the winning is the only option, is the most important. But it's not only about that. I think people, what I get more from people is that moment that people, those 15 minutes, that second round, coming back from adversity, keep fighting, no quit, and that's what people see. So it kind of changed a little bit my perspective, you know, the way people relate with you not quitting, with you fighting adversity. That's what people related, and I got a lot of love from people, like a lot of support. For sure, still wanted to win. I still want that rematch. It's gonna happen. I believe it's gonna happen. But I'm enjoying that, you know. I'm enjoying that moment with the fans. I had a great time here.
That's awesome, man. All right, so listen, talk to me about what you've done since, man. I know it was a war, man. I mean, it's been about a month though. Still time off, or did you jump back in the gym? Like, what was the plan?
I'm back training already. You know, I'm back slowly back on training. Still got a little injuries that I gotta you know, get better. It might take me a little time. And to be honest, I need to spend some time with the family, you know. For sure I want to get back in there for sure, but I need to get a little time with the family. So I'm looking September, October, maybe November. I want to get back in there, and I already have a target. It's Masvidal. That's the fight that I wanted. He already said yes. That's the one that I wanted. But I don't know how that thing with Kobe is going to. He might need a little time too, but I'm targeting September to October. That's a good day for me. Might be a good day for him too. So you gotta get, as soon as you go to those awards, you let the body. I need to let my body heal, and I need to spend time with my family.
Nice. I said you and Masvidal are kind of going back and forth a little bit. That's the fight to me. Why is that the fight that you find most appealing?
He's coming from a loss. I coming from a loss. We made a step ahead from the title, right? So I think I need a couple wins to get back in the title contention. He as well, and a couple guys get that. You know, I think Khamzat now is going to be the guy that's going to be looking for the title shot. That fight, Leon Edwards and Kamaru, is still happening. So I know I'm a couple steps behind. It doesn't make sense for me to fight Bilal right now. For sure, I'm fighting anyone. I'm not saying no for these fights, but I know I need a couple more fights. So why not get a big fight? You know, get a big name. Masvidal is one of the biggest names. That's the fight that I think it makes sense right now. And people is gonna watch it because they know every time that I come to the octagon, I'm coming to war. I believe Masvidal wants a little revenge for those 3 losses back to back. I think it would be a great fight.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, he's got to deal with the situation with Covington. Are you worried at all that might delay this fight from happening, or it might not be able, or are you feeling confident that, you know, maybe he will be able to fight by the fall?
I think he got to pay he's going to waste a lot of money with the fees, with lawyers, with a bunch of things. I think he got to make money, and I think it might take a little while, but I think it might take that little while that I need to recover my body, to spend time with the family. I think we're both going to be good on the same date, and still target that's the next one that I want to do. If it takes until end of the year, I'm taking. If it passes the end of the year, then I'll move on. But I'm willing to wait until October, November, and no more than that.
You talk about Khamzat. We're seeing these rumors of Khamzat and Nate Diaz fighting. Give me thoughts on that. Do you think that fight happens, and do you think it's a good fight for Khamzat, a good fight for Nate? What do you think about that fight?
To be honest, I hope it happens. Then Khamzat popularity just go to the roof. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Nate's too smart. Last fight in the UFC contract, he wants to get out of the UFC with a win. You know, I don't think that's a possibility against Khamzat. And I think the UFC might be pushing. I don't think Nate will take that fight. That's a very hard fight for Nate. If he's smart enough, I don't think he will take it. But if he takes, he's gonna earn everyone respect even more. So we'll see. I don't think he's taking, but I'll take my hat off if he does.
If he doesn't take it, I mean, would it be crazy to talk about Khamzat in title contention already? I mean, has he earned that? I mean, obviously going through a war like that with you, is it worth talking about him getting title shots and stuff?
Very close, you know. I still he needed one more. I still think he needs one more. But it gotta make sense. It gotta be Kobe. You know, he beat number 2. Next one's number 1. So I don't know if Kobe's gonna make that. You know, I think he got hurt, or he got hurt pretty bad on the Masvidal incident. That was unfortunate, but I don't know. I don't think Kobe's gonna fight him right now, and I don't think Nate will fight him right now. So I'm willing to get the 5 rounds next with him. That too, if UFC needs a guy.
Do it again. I love it. Last thing I'll ask you, I know you got a lot of respect for Kamaru Usman, and it looks like Leon Edwards will get that done. Give me your thoughts on Leon. Does he have the game to beat him? I mean, does he bring something to the table that could threaten Usman?
He does. I think Leon Edwards is very underrated. He was very tough. Just whenever you point a fighter that he's long and he's a southpaw, he's a good striker, he's already a thing. If the guy's a southpaw, if he's long and he's a good striker, he's already good things. And then he faced Kamaru back in the day, so he's been there before. I think he has a great team, very underrated team too, but those guys do an amazing job in the UK. I've been looking for these guys. I just think he does have what it takes to beat Kamaru, and I think it's going to be a very close fight. I think he might be able to get it done. You know, I think Kamaru gotta take that fight very super seriously. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is the Kamaru Canelo talking, a lot of different talks. You gotta focus on Leon Edwards. That guy's very tough and he's coming hungry. You know, I'm a little afraid for that fight for Kamaru. You know, Leon Edwards might be able to get a title. I hope not, but he's a close fight.
Awesome. Gilbert, a lot of big fights in the welterweight division, including you, wherever it ends up being. Hopefully we'll see you later this year. Appreciate the time as always, my man.
Thank you, guys.